Should come on any second. There we go. We are live. Okay. Come on. Come on. Why isn't this one on? Here we go. Live, and I'll give you the high definition. There we go. And let's see if that worked. So, let's see. 13, 14, 15. Okay. Yeah, it was over like 25 seconds. That was terrible. Because I had it on this morning. 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, so it's about 12 seconds. Not as good as I want, but I think in the future all I got to do is I can leave everything running, and I'm going to try next time just to go out of YouTube and then come back in YouTube. You got to go all the ways out and come all the ways back in. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. Okay, delete that message. And if you're not quick enough, just try refreshing your own page, okay? And let me put this on for the YouTube people if they're watching. Okay, let me just see what I got here for YouTube. They should be here already. They usually are. They always seem to find me. I don't know how they do it. Only 4 watching now. Okay, 4 watching. 5 watching. Okay, YouTube is back up. All right, that's that one. There's my Sony. There's my overall. Come on, come on, come on. That one's good. This. I had a TomTom car GPS that I used with a car. I don't know, maybe 20 years ago. I don't know, 20 years ago or less. And I kept saying I'm going to put it up. I'm going to put it up. I looked, they're still going for good money. I'm going, that's amazing. But I happened to buy the top of the line, so now I put it up. And new message. What's this on? Okay. Now, I had something coming in the mail. Let's see if it's here today. I think it's going to come tomorrow. Oh, delivered. Oh, wow. I got something downstairs I'm waiting for. I'm going to have to run down and get it so I can put it for a camera that I have, an old camera. It still has some value, but I couldn't find the battery charger anywhere, so I bought a new battery and a charger for like 13 and a half bucks just to sell this thing for 100. You know what? You got to do what you got to do sometimes. That's just the way it is. But don't laugh. I made over about $4,500 over the last couple of months, 2 months, 60 days. So, all right. I'm watching GRR. It's not doing anything. I'm going to go back on the top one and watch. I'm going to watch AMD. Anybody have any other stocks that they're watching right now? AMD's doing pretty good, actually. All right, activate this up. I'm going to bring the 114.50. That's too low. I'm going to bring it to 114. 114 on, that's too, see, wow. Let me try something else here. 114.30. Let's see what I got. 114.30 is going to be my support. And my resistance is 114.75 on AMD. It wants to move that. I'm going to make the trend lines now for anybody who's interested in learning how to do it. Let's go now and take, so I'll put that on 0. Let's take the time of sales out for right now. Give us more of chart. We're going to bring this now to about 3 minutes. It should give us a whole chart. So what we're going to do now, we have a high point. We had a step from here to here. And then let me go take a quick look. And that SPY still moving. So I still think that your resistance is at, like I said before, I didn't put it there, but I said 441. And that's really where it's at. So we could go a little higher. If you're still in it, COC, you know what? And you held off, that's good. You make a little bit more money. But I don't really see it running that much more. Okay, we have for 4103's higher day. And then I have from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, do this. I'm going to take it from a high point, which is here, or let's say, actually it's here, right there. So bam. And then I'm going to take it to 4403. Just pull it down until it hits 3 on the right. Oh, I had it. Oh, let me get exact for a second. I had it. Damn, got it. And I'm going to get rid of the left. Cancel the left. Okay. Let's see. I might just take this a little further. I'll show you why. Trend line. And let's just activate it to right there. Okay. See, in the morning, we would have had an active step. And that step would have been from here to there. You see? Right there. So now let's remove the 109. No, we want to cancel the left. There we go. So there was your active step. And here we want to just cancel the right. And there, as you can see in the morning, there was our step. We can see that we had a, what do you call that? Ascending. We were ascending, and then from there we have been ascending. There's been some descending. There were other steps in here that came down, they came back across, and they went up. But we're going to skip all that right now. So you can see still from the morning we have ascended. All right. Now we're going to take again. We would have had a step from here in the morning, from here to here. All right. Watch this. Now I will take away. That didn't work. Okay, hold on. Boom to boom. I'm going to remove the left, cancel the left, and now I'm going to cancel the right. Watch this. Cancel the right, and we would have had an active step from here to right there. Okay? We're going to now cancel our left. So you can see our step in the morning from here, again, and then again ascending. Now, we actually have another one right here. All right? Now, you can go to here like this and see the squeeze, or you can bring it right on the other side of the 13. All right, do it like that. You know what? Let's move. I can't do it twice. Okay, that's good. And we're going to remove the left, cancel the left, and then cancel the right here. Now, if you have your active steps, you can see. If you walk away, you go to the bathroom, you got to go answer at the door for somebody's knocking, you got a package being delivered. You can see right here, boom to boom to boom, and you can see where they'll squeeze. We want to see if we're going to come back down. See the top here? That's the 21 exponential. That's the 21 day. Down on the bottom of the cloud is the 9, and the middle, that line, is the 13 exponential. Okay? Now you can see, let's see, 440, 24, 400. Nothing here really applies to us. We've already gone to the 13. 200, the 50, so none of that really applies at the moment. But this is where we stand. And I told you before, there would be a lot of resistance at 441. That's why I said to get out around 440, 90, or 95. Don't wait for the breakover because it may never happen. And then if it drops really quick, where are you at? Holding the bag, saying, I wish I had got out. So I may not have made as much as I could if you listened to me before and got out at 85.90. But, and if it does run, oh well, but you see what's happening? Upper shadow, upper shadow. Eventually, there's a small upper shadow. There will be a reversal. Okay, let me get a cough drop. Okay, I'm back. That's good. So right now, COC, what did you do? Did you get out or did you stay in? Is he still here or did he, I don't know if he's mad at me for I want to know if you got in, you stayed in. So where is the support on the SPY? I just told you. Why aren't you not listening? Oh, the support. Well, right now, your support, I have it at 440.25. Okay? So, truthfully, we've moved up. So, we're probably closer to let's say 50. Let's edit this up and make this now 50. That only gives you 50 cents in the channel. Okay? Now, technically, I usually would say you're right up here, around 65. You're really around 65 right now, right below the 13. Because if there's a pullback, it could be to the 13. Right now, it's still trying to push, but it's weak. Remember, I always tell you, you got out, good deal. I think it's the right move. Even if it pushes one more time, it could drop very quickly. Take your profits when you have it, especially traders. This is Friday, okay? Take your profits when you got it. Now, one more look at FinViz, and you can see we were negative before. Now we're $1.99, and we're green across the board. But you can see, look at Microsoft yesterday. Was the only green on the board, and everything else was red. Everything. And right now, look at this, okay? What do we got? There's some green in here, green, 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 and some big, not Tesla. Where's Tesla? Tesla fall off the map here? What happened to Tesla? I think Tesla's usually around here somewhere. That's really weird. Where is it? It's probably right in front of me. There it is, right there. It's in the green. Okay, it's in communications. So anyway, you can see Microsoft, which was really powerfully green yesterday, is now in the red. Okay, what always goes up always comes down. Okay, and next to Amazon, exactly. So here it is. It's finally, it's trying to push a little bit more. I'm still going to leave it right where my resistance is because it's weak. But if we look now, let's go back to the 1 minute for a second. All right. What we want to look at now is the amount of volume. All right. That tells you a big story. Let's look at the volume. So if I look here, let's go back a little. I had 145 above average. Well, this is at average. Here, at average, below average, below average, above average on a drop, above average, above. So we had about right here between 100 and 288, figure about close to 300,000 shares there. Here we had, what do we say, 145. So we had here, we had 100, 220, 230, 235, 335, 375, about 380. Remember I told you more about 350, 380. So somebody's holding 400,000 or 500,000 shares. It's some of it's already placed well in here because if you look here, you can see there was a lot of shares in here. It pushed it up to a level that was only a very slow pullback. That's why I'm worried that eventually you're going to see a big pullback. Okay, I don't know when. They're trying to push it up at the end of the week. Right now, it's getting a little bit of strength. Okay, it is getting a little bit of strength. So we're going to move this up a little bit. So don't get mad at me. We're going to move this right now to the high point there. And this here, now we would probably be at around the 41.15 mark. See if we can get past there. That's going to bring this up now, probably to about 75. So that 75 is 25. That's only 40 cents. It is trying to push. It's trying to push. It's the only one. Why? If you look at the time, there's no news. There's nothing. So this is total manipulation at this point. There is no news to specify why this is going up the way it's going at the moment. Give me 1 second here. Yeah. Okay. Paste. My channel. Manage videos. I just changed one thing on today's first video. Live. Here we go. This one's live. This one active, hour and 35 minutes. What date? July 7th. So I just want to come in here, edit the title. And this is part 1, Friday. Okay, save that. And this, I can't edit title, will be part 2, Friday. Uh-oh. Shit. Why did this not go live? What happened here? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Just when I went to change the name of it, it messed me up. Wow, that is totally unexpected. Okay, now he's mad at me.
On TV.
All right, hold on. Thank you, honey. Okay, sorry. Wife came in. That was totally unexpected. That I did not see coming. Wow. I know. I'm sorry. Listen, I didn't see that coming. There's no news to specify why. This is a total manipulation. I don't know why it's moving like that. That was a mighty move. Out of nowhere. How many shares? Take a look. 418,000 on 1 minute. That's amazing. Out of nowhere. Okay? And where's that going to bring us to? Wow. I am so sorry. I did not see that coming. Not on a Friday for no reason and no news. Makes no sense. I don't want that support. Does anybody see any news or anything out there that would have determined why this moved like that? And that's this line. That was some squeeze. That was a nice squeeze. Oh, shooty duty. Okay. We're going to move this now right to the 13. Right there. Okay. No reason. No reason at all. You know what? That's very, very possible. The shorts are exiting. They got squeezed out. That would make a lot of sense. Could you imagine how much money you're talking about? Because right there, right that one alone is 418,000 shares. All right. So 418,000 shares. So you got 400. They were getting squeezed out. Somebody was 418,000 times $441 and let's say 25 cents was about $184 million right there. You see how we're just a little thing and it's still moving, still going. So we're probably headed back to 442. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Let's put that up right there to, let's say, 75. Right there, 76. And we're going to put this. Wow, that's like totally unexpected. Let's put this up to 95. Let's see if we can get that high. Well, what to do now is, truthfully, I'd be getting ready to do a put. Anything's going to come up that high, it's got to come back down. And there's no news to support it. And that will change the actual, I got to take a quick look here on the products. That's going to change. Oh, where's my mouse? Here we go. All products and SPX. I would definitely be looking very soon for a put 44, 30, and 25. So 30 and 25. That was totally unexpected. 40, 30, and 25. Okay. 30. Didn't move much on the contract. There you go. I didn't change the other contracts because this is the only one that's really moved that much. That has got to look at this. It's going for 442. 442. This has got to come down soon. Hmm. There was no news. The last news that came in was 11:41 that said Fed's Goolsbee says it's clear job market is strong, but cooling prices move first, then the wages. We can get, what's it say? Unemployment rate not to a recession level and still get prices down. I don't believe them. I'm telling you, it's going to start coming back. You might see a pullback now, all the way down to the 13, which will be all the way back here to 441.50. Right around there. So if this was to keep going, then our initial would be 445, but I don't see it. How do you turn off sound notifications? Okay, go up above, go above the actual chat room, right above it, and there's three little things. There's a little search circle. There's a little microphone. You click on the microphone, come down, and just hit it where it says off or tag messages. Tag messages means if somebody was going to talk to you, like if I was going to send you a message, I would click on your name, okay, and click above chat room speaker to no sound. I know it's quite annoying. Okay, you heard how it clicked just now? All right. Did we hit the 442? We hit it, right? Okay. All I have to do is go look at my Yahoo Finance, and it tells me my new high of the day is 442 and 1 penny. Wow. 442.01. Boy, I'm sorry, COC. I did not see that coming for no reason whatsoever. Not even, not even that many shorts getting out, which I'm sure a lot of that was. You got somebody with a lot of money who's trying to squeeze out the shorters, and that's what he did. And obviously, he had a lot more money than they did. That's for sure. Wow. Job numbers today were basically the opposite of yesterday, so I'm sure it's fading the move from yesterday, obviously. Then close out shorts for the week, especially since earnings start again next week. People start getting bullish going into earnings. Yeah. I just know that there was a lot of lies. They talked about it. I was listening to Fox earlier, one of the financial guys, and he said that, you know what, they're saying there was 300,000 jobs, but really, when you look at all the numbers and what's going on, it's very, very low, and there really is only about 99,000 jobs added. So it's a lie. They're lying to us with the numbers. But I don't know anybody who trusts this administration. I don't. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think in the private sector, they said there was about the job surge one day ago. They said 497,000 in June, well ahead of the 267,000 gain in May. But they're saying this estimate of the 220,000 is really more like 99,000. They're so full of it. They are. Listen, we may say we're not in a recession right now, and maybe because of the way it's stated, okay, but we have such heavy inflation that they're trying to make the high inflation acceptable, and it's not acceptable to me, and I'm sure it's not acceptable to you. The fact is, you know what? I buy a lot. I make a lot of chili, and I use two types of meat. I use chopped meat, 80/20. All right, it's a little fatty, but it tastes better. And I use, look at this thing, it's still rocking. 44210. And chopped meat then was 2 pounds, used to cost me $4.48. Now it's costing me close to $12, and that's at Walmart. Okay, look at this thing go. Look at this thing go. This is like it's when this happens, it's got to come back down eventually. These puts, when timing is going to be everything right now. It is. It's going to be everything. How much longer can we keep going up like this? Let me see something. I'll go to let's see, 10 days, 5 days. Look at this. This is on a 5-day. So you see, we were all the ways up there, 443.90. What's our high here? 444.19, and we never did hit, say, 444.30. We never hit that 445, and that's why. Okay, let's go back to our 2 minutes. $17. What a squeeze up. Okay, that's where we're at right now. COCI is hating me right now. Good morning, good trade. Sorry if you've already answered, was away, but I was asking you why don't like looking at daily? Why you don't look? I just did. I didn't go to daily. I went to 5-day. I do. I look at them. I look at daily charts. You got to look at them. I needed to go back to see what the high was. So it was 442.30. 442.30. That could be the high of the year. 444.30. It is. That's the 52-week high. I could have gone to Yahoo Finance to see the same thing without having to go where you're talking, all right, on the chart. But I do. I use it, okay? And a lot of times you'll see, I'll go and I'll say, here, I'll take the 200 on a daily right there. That's a 1 day. But you see, what does it really tell you? Okay? It's a lot of mishmash. That's your daily. Even on 180 on 4 hours. I'd have to do it on a, let's see this real quick. I mean, that's your daily. You can see what's going on here. But I look more, I go to the 15-minute to see right now we still have an upward direction. And right there, right here, we still have an upward direction. So it's going to be the same, whether it's be on 15-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute, even 1 minute, just show you where's it starting to reverse right there. But it still looks like we're still going up. And if that's the case, then we're trying to beat a new high of the year, okay? In July, which is the slowest time of the year. Why? Why is this happening? I don't know. I really don't. At this point, you are just chasing the Momo. Right. If we break the 420, then we are headed to 440. Correct. And then your next profit target. If we get that high, then the target would be 443.75, and then $45 with 445. But I don't think we'll get there. I think eventually we're going to see a big. I'm willing to bet in the time that if you could hold on to the put without worrying about a time factor, all right. Maybe it would be safer if you did Mondays, but this has got to come way down. There's nothing in this economy right now that is leading us for these numbers to go high like it's going. Nothing. Okay. The only good thing I think it's gonna happen. I don't think we're gonna see Joe Biden's name on the ballot, and that gets rid of because they don't want. I'm gonna tell you what they don't want. If Joe Biden's name went on the ballot, her name's gonna go on with it, which is really a big problem, and they know it because Joe's not gonna make it. He's 80 years. He's 80. He'll be 82 years old by the time he's president. So the fact is, he'll die. He will not make it. He will not finish a term. And the fact is, we get stuck with Kamala Harris. Did anybody listen to her the last day or two? She was talking again, making absolutely no sense, talking about how happy we are in the mornings and blah, 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 blah. And I just like, she makes me want to throw up. I can't believe for somebody who was a district attorney in California that she is such an idiot. Yeah, I heard about the cocaine in the White House. There was a long line all the ways up to Hunter's room. Wait for me. Hunter's very pissed. He paid a lot of money for that shit. Listen, it didn't belong to anybody else. The DOJ, the people on the left in the West Wing is not open to the public. This is a lot of traffic, but traffic of people who work there. So most people are screened and be too afraid. And Hunter says, hey, my dad's the president. What can they do for me? What, he's on probation? What are they going to do? Put him in jail? His father will just exonerate him. He'll do it anyway. Before he's over, first term's over, you know he's going to exonerate him and give him a pardon, total pardon from his misdemeanors, which were really felonies. Watch 44180. It needs to hold that. Oh, we go lower. We're going to go lower anyway. I don't think this is not going to hold. There's a lot of profit that's in here that needs to be taken down here. Okay, this is going to be a fast drop at some time. If I was a betting man, I would go for the put. The question is the timing. See that high? When that high came up there, boom, that's when you should have done the put. That would have put you down at around 30, 23, 33, 40 cents. That would have been about 200 on 500 shares, quick $200. You know, but that's the scary part right now. Watch list, Heartland. We can always watch. You can always watch Heartland. She got married. I've seen them all actually. Anybody watch Heartland? I love that. I just got so enthused. I watched the whole series in about 2 weeks, from beginning to end. My spare time. Hey, by the way, I'm off today. I am not really here. And COC, he's mad at me now. I'm so sorry. That was about how many shares, how many contracts did you have? And COC, how many contracts did you have? And what stock? Were you in the SPY? You were in the SPY, right? You don't do SPX. Oh, I'm typing in the wrong. I'm not even on there. You had 10 contracts of the SPY. Okay. So you had 1,000 shares. That would have been about $1,000. Wow. Sorry. I didn't see that coming. Did anybody else see that coming? Did anybody in here really see that coming, that move, at this time of the day on the SPY? You saw it coming, then you shouldn't have got out. You're your own trader, you know? I can't believe you saw that coming. There's no way. There's no news. There's no nothing. This was a total manipulation on a split-second thought from somebody. And if you can learn to think that way, like these billionaires, you've got it made. You'll become the most successful trader. For real. You know? But you know what? Instead of doing SPY contracts, if you're doing 10 contracts, can I ask you a question? Can you tell us what contract you were in? Are you in Thinkorswim? Can you go up to, what do you call it? Can you go up, if you're in Thinkorswim, you can go into your, what do you call that? Your monitor, and you can actually take a picture of the page and post it in here. Shows when you bought, where you bought it, and where you sold it. But what I'm getting at really is the fact that you could have bought less contracts. So instead of buying 10 SPY contracts, you would have been better off, believe it or not, with about maybe 3 to maybe even 5, half the amount in SPX contracts. And the reason is if you take a look at this from, let's say if you got in around here, I'd like to know what price you got in. Oh, Weibo. Okay, you can't do that. Can you tell me like the contract price you bought and the contract where you sold it? Time. Give me the time zone. Just give me the times. But if you bought right here, let's say when it was 438.93, and you see what it is now? So it was what? 438. So that went up for $3.50, $3.30. Okay. But if you go in here, all right, and let's see the time. Let's go from 10:30, and let's say we got out at 10:30 to 12:40. All right, 10:30 to 12:40. So we go in here, and I'm going to go to green. All right, watch this. Come on, don't let me down. 10:30. There we go. All right, so 10:30. Hold on. There it is. 10:30 would be right about. There's 12 right there. 11:50 right there. At 10:30 right there, you're at 326 on the contract. you would have been at $21. They get the change. So let's just say here, let's say you got in at $4 and you got out at 21. That would have been $17 you would have made. $17. So right now, if you had 5 contracts, okay, 5 contracts. So if you had, let's see, if you had, that's $17. If you only had 3 contracts, $17 times 300 shares, you would have made $5,100. You would have put out less money for 3 contracts of SPX than you put out for 10 contracts of the SPY, and you would have made 4 times the money. Do you understand that? That's why when I trade, I only trade, what do you call it? SPX. Because the amount of monies that you can make on SPX compared to the SPY, there's no comparison. So you might have made $1,000 on that move, but you got out because it was a bad call. But it wasn't a call that you really would know. But even if you were, like I said, 10 contracts, what did you pay per contract? 30 cents? Oh my gosh. So you're really, okay, so it didn't go up as much. You paid 30 cents. So you paid, what, $300 for 10 contracts? Am I right? 300? So the other way it would have been if you bought SPX out of the line there, even if you could have bought them cheap. Let's see what it looked like. Let me get in here somehow. All products. See, if you bought here's SPX right now. There's 30 cents right there, 30, 40 cents. So you could have bought the same contracts here, 30, 40 cents. See them right here, which now are probably here. Okay, the ones that were 30 are now like $3.60 or $6 because they were paying. You got $17 on 4. So you got 4 times. It's 4 times. That's what you got. 4 times on your money. Do you understand that? But I got that. And 120 would have been 1,000. You would have been about $1,200. That's what I said to you before. You would have had about $1,200. But what I'm trying to tell you is for the same money, less contracts in SPX, you would have been at 5,000. Okay? So you might want to start thinking if you're doing that many on the SPY, do less, but do it on SPX. No stress. There's no stress. There's only no stress if it goes the other way, but I got you. Because you can only lose your premium. I hear you. But I didn't, what happened here? I think we're going to consolidate, and we should end up pulling back down. If we get another push in here, it's going to be amazing. There is no reason for it to have moved there. There was no way to have looked at that and called that. There was nothing in the past couple of days that even showed the shorts getting out like that, being pushed like that, the squeeze. There's been no squeeze like that. If we go back even a couple of days, let's go back. That's on 5 minutes. Let's go back 5 days. Okay, that's some squeeze. One, take a look. Well, from here, we had 437, but that's a whole day. That's not an hour. That's from right there at 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, okay? So that was 3 hours. Oh, that was 4 hours. There's no squeeze like that except in the morning from here to here. So that was till 10:45. That was a nice squeeze the day before. No squeeze here. There's been nothing like that. In pre-market, there's been a little squeeze here and a little squeeze there, but nothing like what we just saw. There's no reason that we should have seen. There's nothing. Going back 5 days. There you go. There's the 5th day. So there was no reason that I can see that we would have seen something like that. Do you agree or disagree with me? And that's why I'd like to learn this new procedure that I've been talking to VW about. I don't know if he's here right now. Let me just see something at VW. No, he's not here. So he gave me a video to watch. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I do with it? Utilities. Hold on. How to trade. What is that? Supply and demand. Here it is. Anybody else who might want to watch this weekend and find some more on the same topic, I'm going to put this up here. It's trading using supply supply and demand with support and resistance. And there's a page for the video. And then you can go find more videos on the same thing. Has anybody here been using that thing called supply and demand trading at all? Anybody? What's my delay? One more time. What is my delay here? Because I'm not getting answers. 15. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's good. 8.5 to 9 seconds. Beautiful. It's sped up. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, no. Oh, you haven't. It's 42 people in this room. Has anybody been using a method of supply and demand trading? And if so, how's it working for you? Where did you post it? I just put it right above. Look above, too. Where did I post it? I just posted it. That's it, right? Two above you. You asked that question. It's like, where are you, Odie? Where are you? You funny man. Anybody, you might want to save that. Go put that video, click on it. It'll open up an extra. Stop it and watch it later. Watch it on the weekend and look for some more. No, learning now. Good. Mellow, if you get some, and how you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while. If you take a look at it, I'm not saying to utilize it at the moment. I'm saying learn about it, okay? Maybe even paper trade it and see. Because my friend's saying he's getting results, and they're saying in the videos there's some great results. Now, it was used mostly, I think, for Forex trading and possibly futures. So I don't know how it plays with options, and I don't know. It's not the kind of same. I don't know if it's the same supply and demand. Like when you go into the supermarket and they run out of toilet paper, well, the next batch they're going to jack it up because there's a greater there's a greater demand for toilet paper. Now I don't know how trading comes in for supply and demand, unless you're talking about a stock that has a very low float and you don't have enough shares for everybody to get and everybody wants it. You know, if you are looking to get a move down, it'll probably happen in an hour when Asian markets start trading again. I agree. And I think that we're going to see it around 2 o'clock. I think we're going to see maybe a little sooner, a big pullback. I think we can see a pullback back to, let's see, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Let me go on 4 minutes. And you can see here. Now, this is where we started our day, 438. Now, here's where we finally got a high and here pullback to about 439. And then here, 440. And that's where I think we come back to, where we settle end the day, is somewhere around 440 to 440.50, which this will change a little bit by the VWAP, 440.25. So if I had to put a lower target right now, I would say, and I don't, I put one in yesterday, by the way, and I left it overnight, and it hit. That upper target did hit eventually. And I'm usually right in that area, but I'm going to say right around here. Perfect. Oh, come on. Get in there. I can change it. Let's see. We're going to go edit. I'm going to say lower target. Lower target. 2 hours. 2 hours or less. Okay. And we're going to put a green in there because it's below. And I'm going to say 440.25. Somewhere around there. And I'm going to show it on the right. And I'm going to change this to a rigged line and say okay. So here is where I'm calling a lower target 2 hours or less. Right there. But look at this thing. It is still pumping. It is still pumping. One more time. No news whatsoever. None. This comes down. It's coming down hard and fast. There's no question in my mind. Look at this thing. Wow. Let's activate that out a little bit. Put it right there. I'm keeping this on the inner now. The inner side of the 13 because of the way it's moving. Activate this up to here. The whole thing moved. Let's put 440. Let's leave it there. It's a little above it. All right, perfect. And then this one moved. So we'll edit this one. Bring it down to right here. Okay, there you go. There it goes again, 448. This is amazing. I'm still saying lower target. We've got to eventually come back. Resistance now, 50. If I got in right now and I went for it, it would come down. I'm staying out of it. I can't trade anyway right now. My funds are not cleared. 442.52. Look at this thing, still moving. If we get to 75, if we get there to 75, look at it. And here's your upper VWAP plot. Look at this thing. It's pushing it up and up and up. And I'm keeping this right below 441.50. That puts a dollar in the channel right now. 451.50 is a dollar. Let's put 75. That's going to put it above the 13. Right at the 13. I don't like it. I'm going to keep it at 50. We'll see how far this thing goes. 442.76. Well, let's put it this way. What's my high and low of the day? Let's see where we're at. 444, 444.30, 442. Okay, 442.54. 442.54. 440.54. 54. Low is 438.47. Okay. Extend to left. All righty. 445. What did I tell you before? 445.05. There is your ultimate upper target right there. 445. That's your upper target. But right now, let's say, I'm going to look in here for a second. I got 445.05 plus 442.54 equals divided. Oh, it's never went in. Great. Numbers game. 445.05 plus. What's going on here? Plus. Clear. Let me recall. Clear. Okay. 445.05 and plus 442.54 equals divided by 2, 443.79. 443.79. 443.79. So 43.79. Over 443. Okay, if we get over 443, 443.79 will be the next over if we get over. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. Our pullback is 441.67 or 441.50 and 441. And then the next one is, there it is. Remember I said 440.50? There it is. That's the callback. And I have it at 440.25. It does change as it goes up further. So 440.50 is probably going to be that target back. That's your Fibonacci. All right. Take a picture of it. Got our numbers. That's all I needed was the numbers. We broke. Now it looks like it's going to be a little higher. This is just amazing. You know, usually you see some pullback to spring forward, but obviously there's somebody in here that's handling a lot of shares. What am I on? 4 minutes. Let me go back to 1 minute for a second. I just want to see the actual. What's going on here? Boy, that would be some pullback to ever reach this in 2 hours. May not happen. Maybe somebody's got some inside information on something we don't know about. I don't know. This is way out of the realm. Where did he go? He disappeared at such a time. Okay. You know, Milo, I haven't traded small cap stocks for a long time. It has been a long time. I can't remember the last time I did trade a stock, to be honest, by itself. I'm not saying I never will again, and I'm still teaching people how to do it. You know, I don't tell people that they need to do or have to do um, options. I even tell people, you know what, some people need to think about maybe doing futures just for the fact that there's, if you worry about time element, you know, because mostly what I do is ODTEs, which is same day, you know, 115.33 high AMD. Okay, and let's see, now 13, 115, 114, 114.50 would be a real, actually 114.75. Yeah, perfect. 114.75 on AMD. Anybody might be watching it. Okay. No, you only do options now. Yeah, I've only been doing options since last January, not this past January, before. And it's been a roller coaster. Let me tell you something. I've made some tremendous amounts of money, and I've lost some tremendous amounts of money. You know. So until you find that niche that you're content with, you know. I had a few other things with crypto that really shook my boat a little. I got some good money sitting in it right now, but I need some help with that. Anyway, we got Tesla still moving up. Let's move this up a little bit. Let's say 85, 82, 85, 279, 85. I'm not doing any trend lines on this. That'll put us, I still think the bounce is, look at that, 277.85, $1. That would be $2 actually. I don't think we're there. I think we're about 278 on your bounce back. 278, 278, 278.25. 278.25. What's this? Uh-oh, I lost it. I lost my line. No! Mr. Bill, way to go! I lost it. Don't freak out. If you lose it, put in another one, right? Let's say 278 right there. Okay, let's do this. Let's edit it. This is going to be support. It'll show up one day. Support. That's good. Green. Show on the right. Okay, there it is. That's so weird. I just lost it. I don't know what I did. Sometimes just a decimal point's off, you know? And you can go looking for it. It's not up or down. It's not on the chart anywhere where we are, so that's fine. I was killing crypto. I'm up. I have 140,000 in there, but what they didn't tell me, there was minor expenses and option expenses that had to be paid externally, and I can't get to the money to use it to pay the thing. So it's in limbo and it's sitting there right now. So I need a little help because I don't have the capital to do it. And there's $50,000 that somebody else put in for me that's sitting there too, and she wants her money also. And I said, hey, unless you help me to pay off the expenses, I don't have the money. You can take your money first, and if she doesn't do it, I'm going to make an offer to somebody else. I'm going to make an offer to somebody else that if they can put up the $33,000 for the expenses, that's going to leave $70,000 of profit money after I get my 37 back that I haven't, because I did pull back about 20,000 out of there before they locked me, and they want their 33 before I can take another dime. Once I put the money in, I can take my money. There's 70,000 I'm willing to split with somebody, so they'll get the 33 back, and then they'll make $33,000 for helping. 35,000. There's 69,000 and change. So it's about 35,000. And if they don't trust me, I'll even willing to pay an attorney $1,000 to handle my account to make sure everybody gets paid. The only thing you'd have to do is open up a crypto.com account, which is fine, and then it comes from the other account. So I need help from somebody who's willing to do it, who wants to make some money and take a small risk. But there's some good money in there. And then she won't get hers. That's not my problem. She had a chance. She didn't tell me all the facts. That's why I stopped pushing it to the room and I just said, let it go for now. But right now, yeah, if I go in there right now, it shows that, yeah, marketing, let's say KETING @gmail. Okay. Right now in the account there is, give me a second, login successful. My assets, $140,854.41. That's how much. Let's see, I can even show you the page. Here, look, I just opened this up. That's how much is in there right now in the account. There's my assets. There's my asset records. I even lost a few purposely just to see. All right, that's the actual account. This is when you trade. I could trade right now in this account. They'll let me trade, but I can't take the money out until I pay them their fees. So I can trade now anything I can do. Let's say BTC, and I can. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Indicators. It takes a few seconds to open up. There we go. I can trade on a 7 or a 10 minute right now. So I would trade on a 7 minute, and it's win or lose. If I win, I get I think 85. Here's my history. So you get how much? If I lost 85%. See? If I win, so like this one here, spot wallet, settlement amount was 26,000. That was a big 26, where is it? Oh, here it is. 7,500, 2,500. I did a few small ones, make sure the count was still good. So they still let me trade. But every time I win, I owe them 50. I owe them 30, about 35% of that. Then they have what's called, this is what got me. I did the mining, and I did the first one. You put in 10,000. I put in like 10,000. I made 12,000 back. I did the next one. I put in like 13,000, and I could show you all that I did. I even did the 100,000, and I got back like 137. I put a little over 100. But then I didn't know that the money that you make, like this 22,000, you owe them 50% of that, and I didn't know that. Nobody told me. So, and it goes in. You have to pay your fees. So until I pay my fees, they won't release the rest of my money. So anyway, I'm just showing you guys. Somebody has the money and wants to work with me, you know. Let's see, why can't I get this in here? Here we go. Somebody wants to work with me, we can make some real good money right now. I'm willing to give that profit on that 50,000. Okay, like I said, there's 140,000. I owe 33. That leaves 107. I have 37 of my own money, 37.9, so 38. That leaves with the 50 and another 20,000. There's 70. There's 69,000 and change. Okay, I'll give somebody their 33 back right off the top, and they get their 30, and they'll make 34,000 change. I'll give you the 35,000 profit for helping. Period. And the whole thing can be done in a day. So anybody here's got that kind of money, it's got an extra 35,000 lying around. The first thing you get back is your 30, what you put up, because it's in the 140. They just won't let me pay it from the 140. So once I pay them into a crypto account, they release my account. I can take it. I can take the whole thing. And the first monies get paid back is the monies that you put up. That's it. That's the deal. And I'll use lawyers to do it. It'll cost me $1,000. Take 2 hours, $500 an hour for a lawyer, maybe $350 an hour. You can pick a lawyer in your town, so you don't think that I'm trying to scam anybody. I wouldn't do that. 442.56. We're still there. 442.50. We haven't moved. We haven't really moved. There's the squeeze. Now you want to see. And if you look here, we're on the 1 minute. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. about 14, 15 with nothing, and that's consolidation. Usually when that happens, usually after about 10, 12 tries, it usually pulls back. So let's see if it can push or is it going to pull back. Yeah, I do. No. The amount of, yeah, I do. They've had certain complaints, people who've run into the same situation that I have, but the complaint level is too low compared to the amount of complaints they should have, okay, with DBEX. So I know there's complaints out there, but you know what? I can find complaints on Oppenheimer, over 1,000 complaints. There's a class action. So there's complaints on every brokerage company out there, no matter what. There's always going to be somebody who's going to find a problem. But they never come back and tell you, well, yeah, well, I worked it out and I got my money back. You know, I had the same problem with what was the other company I worked with? Binance. It's a huge company. I had a problem. They held my money, $50,000. They held it for like 3 weeks. It only took 7 days to clear, and then they decided they don't want to deal with me. So I had a high fault with them. I had words back and forth. For 3 weeks, they screwed me. They used my money to make money. They finally gave me back all my money. So, you know, it's there. And it's in the account, so it's there. I just showed it to you. I can now trade and make it go even higher. But if I do that, my expenses are going to be higher. I even thought about losing. I figured if I lose on the option side, and if I lost, let's say, $30,000 purposely, that it would bring down the expenses 16. But somebody said to me they may not do it that way. They may not take into existence your losses. They only take in existence your gains. And that I don't know. I have to talk to the customer service. I can talk to them. They'll talk back. Sometimes it takes a few minutes, but you know, you put it out there. I have to go through WhatsApp to talk to them. It was the same thing with what's his name? These other companies. They're terrible because you can't call them up on a phone. None of them. Not Crypto.com, not Binance. And these guys are huge and they're real. You cannot talk to them. You cannot get on a phone. Everything is in correspondence with texts and emails. So I just want to make my money, get my money, and get out of it, you know? And somebody has an opportunity here to make a quick 30,000 plus. I don't swing trade. I'm not a swing trader. That's never been my deal. I have never, you know, I'm not saying there's anything. 33% of all day traders are swing traders. And if you specialize in swing trading alone, you can make a ton of money if you become good at that. Like, I'm going to tell you something about Deck. I've been with Deck for 6 years, okay? I watched Deck when he went long, and he was a mediocre trader. I hate to say that, but I think, he's a better trader than I am, but he was a mediocre trader. But when he started doing shorting, it's like his whole world opened up. He went from making 150, 130, 180,000 a year to 330, and then the next year he made 550. Then he went to options, and he went all the way down to less than 100,000. It wasn't for him. He knows how to do it, but there are certain things he's not doing right. But when it comes to, and even recently, he's done real well. When it comes to shorting stocks, that is his forte, and he should stick with what he does best. Don't go all over the board saying I'm going to do options and I'm going to do futures and I'm going to be a day trader and I'm going to be an eagle scalper. Eagle scalp, fine, but do it on what you specialize in and stick with it. Find something that you're really, really good at and stick with it. It's like, you know what? There's a lot of tools you can put in your tool belt. But today I'm going to do drywall. Okay, I might need a hammer. I might need a pliers. I might need some nails and stuff like that. And I have a tool belt. But if I also one day I'm doing, let's say, sheetrock, and I got to bust the walls down, I might want a big hammer, big ones from the ground up with the big bowl. You know, I don't want to carry that on my belt while I'm putting up drywall. So yet that's a tool that I use. It's not a tool that I need when I'm doing something else. So don't carry too many tools with you. You know what? Whether it be supply and demand, you always got to watch your support and resistance. Always. This may never come into fruition. This lower target may never happen. I got to see what's going to happen at the end of the day here. I'll move it up. I'm going to say 440. I'm going to raise a little bit. I'm going to make it 50. 440.50. I still think it's 441.50. Where's this? Support here. Oh, that's 441.50. This is no good either. This is just unbelievable. And it's still trying to raise itself. 41.85. It is still trying to push. There's another new higher day right there. This is totally unbelievable. How much further can this go? It's what does somebody know? There's a black arrow and a red arrow going up. Does anybody have this? They know what those mean? I forget. 440. I'm gonna bring it up a little further. As we get up further, so is our, what do you call it? 441. I still think it's gonna come back down eventually. Let's take this time and sales out of here. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Wife needed me for a second. Morning, Adrian. Afternoon. Well, morning for you, afternoon for me. You see the SPY, what it's done? It took off on all of us. Adrian, what's your specialty? Swing trading, day trading, option trading, shorting stocks, going long on stocks. Everybody's good at something. I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. Not yet. Okay, let's put this now there. Okay. Looks like, but look at the consolidation here. It did move up a little right there, but there's a lot of consolidation. I feel a pullback coming. Nothing good. My eBay's been good. How's gold today? Gold is up today, $16.80. Nice. And silver's up over 23 again. High of 23.25. Anybody here collect Morgan silver dollars? Want to buy my Morgan collection? Anybody? Anybody have an interest? My high definition went off? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that should be better right there. It should get clearer. Wish somebody would have told me. It seems like I'm the only, nobody else is live right now. Nothing's going on. New high day mob is all over the place. CRBU. What's happening with CRBU? Up $1.26. That stock was hot the other day. Okay. Okay, CSTL ready for a new high day. That's another one. He's been busy. Adrian, did you send Deck email or did you text him directly on the side? Which way did you go? You need to do it through the little blue dot. You needed to do it through customer service. Do it that way. You know what I'm talking about? The little blue dot on the right side of the page. On the left side of the page, man, just open that up. It says Ryan and put your message in there and just follow the instructions. Email, whatever. Look at that, guys. Look at this right here. You got a black. There's a black one. It's hard to see, but there is a black one there. There it is. See the black? There's a red and a brown. I never seen a triple like that. If I gave you a lighter background, you might see it. Let's see. Let's go into appearance. Let's go into background, and let's go. Where will we go? I want to just see what would be different. Do this. I'm gonna apply. Put put lines. Nope, that's not the one. So not the grid. So that I want black. I want dark. Boom. Okay. So here's background here. Here we go. Let's try this. Uh-huh. Let's see what happens. There. Now you can see them. See? You got the black, the red. You see all this? It's different. Wow. That was cool. Cool, Joe. Let's try this one. See if I can still see it. No, see, you can't see it. It has to be a lighter background. You can go to more colors. You can make your own background. So let's say like a blue. Somebody wants a pretty blue. Let's see, teal blue. Oh, look at that. Everything went green. Teal blue. Say okay. Apply. Ooh, I don't like that at all. That was crazy. All right, let's go back to black. I like it dark. It's better on your eyes. That's really weird. Did you see that? Look at that blue, man. Wow. You're my blue sky. You're my sunny day. Lord, the way. Keep me smiling. Allman Brothers. Keep me on my way. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't do the email. I told you I would do it through, what do you call it? He gets so many emails he may never see it. I would go through the customer service. Just go back to your email, copy, paste all the information, and go put it back on the blue thing. That's all. So you have to write it again. All right? Make sense? You're welcome. No, I think COCI. I think COC. I think he got out. i7. COC i7. His computer's an i7. Or I don't know what that means. Okay, look at that, man. Wow. Let's see. What else can I change while we're waiting for this thing to go up? Let's go to appearance and borders down. Fill up. Open up. Come on, where did it go? Here we go. I don't like the rinse it gives me. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. Apply. Yeah, I like that better. That better orange. I can't see. Look at this. You got white. You have four. I've never seen that before. Let's look at that one more time. Let's see. Let's go back to appearance. While we're waiting for it to do something, you know. Let's try a new background color. How about something in the greens? For money. Right there. That's too bright. Right here. That's not bad. Let's see how it looks. Oof. Oh, that would be. Watch. Anybody like a different color? I'm trying to think of what color would be really good. Background color. More. Maybe a hunter green. I don't think you'll see the blacks. So that's a better green. There you go. You can see the black. What do you think? Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's see. I'm gonna take this page here and fast forward it a little. Bam, bam. Ugh. It depends on which computer I look at. Some look good, some don't. Wow. Wow. Say okay. What do you think, guys? You like the spy like that? Does anybody like that? That is very different. I wish I could do the different sections in different colors. Okay. Changes everything. This went from green, this went to blue. Because blue and yellow make, I don't know, what's purple. It's like puke green. That's hunter green. Aren't you a country boy? That's hunter. But you see, you can see all the arrows there. You see the black, green? You couldn't see them before. You could not see the black arrows. Puke green. Let's see. Well, 44 is my lucky number, by the way. And there's 44 people in here. All right, you want me to bring it back the way it was? If that's the way you're going to be about this. I don't want you puking all over the screen. It's not that hard to do when you learn what to do, what you're doing. There's your black. I think they got a darker black. Let's see. We go into here and right in the corner. Boom. 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 Okay? You better? Seismic? The visibility is decent, but looks like poop. How about now? You like it better back the way it was? We're good? All right? We're good? And I got high definition in here. You can't change the arrow colors. You might be able to. You might. You have to go, let's say, if I go into one of the arrows, let's say, that brings me to trend line. Hold on. Let's see if we can get on the arrow itself. Yeah, you can. Here's black. I can change that. But the blacks have, but you see the colors have a meaning. That's why you don't want to change them. Really, I could change it with 5. Let's make the black, that's all you can go is 5. Show plot, show bubble, show title, signal. That one's a middle, middle range. It's red. Oh, I see. Signal, high, long. There's your brown. Watch. Look at this. See, there's your brown. So that's a signal for a high, long. This is a signal for a high, short. So that's a high, long in here. And then the white one is red. There's that one there. You see it? That's a mid-short. Mid-long, mid-short. Then you have the white. Okay, white arrows. Oh, color's black, black, black. Where's the white one? I don't know. I don't know. There might be a way to do this. I'm sure there is. I don't want to mess with it. Not right now. But I can see the black. I know when they're there. You don't. That's it. If you don't know what you're looking for, okay, you may not see it. I don't know what you're looking through, whether you're in high definition or if, I'm in high definition for you. So if you have high definition, you should be able to see it that way. Here's your pullback starting to happen. Ready? It's starting to pull back. So if we activate our line here, we can bring this to the bottom right there. So we can see how far it's going to move now. And we might see this start. That was a long consolidation period. So you're talking from 1334 to right there at 13. That's 32 minutes that it stayed pretty much in a very, very narrow channel. Okay? Even if I took my support here, watch. And I made this channel like this. Look, here it comes. Here it comes. See the channel in there? Right there. See the channel? How narrow, how long it was in there? But now we're down to, I would say 442 right there. 442.10. Just say 442. That's what I expect my next pullback to. Yeah, but if I don't remember that, you got to understand what? Okay. TOS. What is that called? Look at that. Oh, look at that pullback. I told you it's coming back down. TOS. Scalper. Alert. Arrow colors. Meaning. Okay. Pivot high, pivot low, show, TT scalper comp, weakness and strength. Scalper Bollinger Bands, VWAP, reversal indicators. Learn the tick, setting up and using the TTM trends. Scalper alert. There's whole meanings behind all these colors. You really don't want to change them. I need to learn more about them. I've had it for a long time. And I push the program because it's really great. Haha, just made 50%, baby. There you go. Good. I told you it was coming back down hard. I can't trade. I'm not cleared on funds. Look at that. Boom. There's your 442. It's coming down. I told you it's going to come down hard. You're probably looking. See my lower target? 441. Let's see how close we get. If we do. Wow. Wow. I knew it was going to come down. What goes up must come down. Spinning wheels got to go round. Remember that song? Who remembers that? You're going to tell us all how old you are. Okay, 1185, 114.85 support right now on AMD. Also coming back down. If you want, you can. AMD is a lot cheaper. You can actually do a lot more contracts. Either way, congrats. Yeah, he's going to make it back. He made it on the calls going up. He's making it on the puts going down. But unfortunately, most of my calls have been very good over the last 3 months. But this one here, it was a too short call. And but like I said, it's always better to be safer than sorry. Take the profit when you got it, but he would have made a lot more. So I apologize about that. You know what? That was an unseen, and there was no reason. There was no. But look at this, 1323, which was a few minutes, about 50 minutes ago. Stocks rebound. Dollar tumbles is June jobs data. See, the dollar tumbles and the gold and silver went up. Jobs data eases the Fed hike wages. Won't driving markets. What's driving the markets Friday? So you can see right now, if you want to look and understand a little bit of what's going on here. Come on. Can't get this. I can't get the top page. Can't get the top. That's very strange. I can't get the one line in there. Okay. That's what it says. I know it's a little long, but the market continues to be influenced. The top line was that's the part I couldn't get in there. It says stocks rebound as dollar. Why couldn't I get that top line in there? Nope, I can't. I can't. It says what's driving the markets Friday, but I can't get it to copy. So that's it. What's driving the markets, and there is what's happening right now. There's your pullback there and the active step down. So I'm going to show you real quick. We're going to take this here. We're going to take this. We're going to activate it right back down to the support. Look at that, 441 support held. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build a step down. So it's going to be from about here, really. Let's see. Actually, high. It's got to be from here. Go to the 13. Cancel left. You can't get it. Activate it. Right up to about there. 442, 64. But there was a crossover there. Would have been from here and then a step to there. There was a couple steps in there. Mm-mm-mm. You can see the whole movement here. When you cancel, you can see what happened in our day. How we went up, all the ways up. That was some. Okay, and then it came, and then it balanced off to here. It balanced off, and then it's starting to come down. And I think, and look at that. It doesn't want to quit. This thing does not want to quit. Does not want to quit. If that was all high here, it would have to go now to there. I don't need all this. I'm going to get rid of it. Remove the drawings from trend line. Remove drawings. I don't want to keep all this stuff in here. Let's see. I want to go into 5 minutes. 4 minutes? 4 minutes? 4 minutes. Come on. Let's bring this back in here. Auto. There you go. It was here. Brett Young. I like Brett Young. Wow, nice. I can't hear it. Brett Young. Wow. Is that a country boy? I like him with the blonde hair. Yeah, that's him. I like the one where he walks into that, takes a car and he gets in, he gets out, and he walks into this big auditorium. I watch this stuff. In case you didn't know. Oh, I like Mercy. He does Mercy. Like I Loved You. I like Brett Young a lot. All right, quiet. Background.
Meet Grammarly Go, your go-to solution for getting quality work done quick.
Would've thought you wrote down every word. Goodbye spilled out again.
Nice. He's really good. I gotta turn this off. I'm getting feedback. All right, go on. Sorry about that. Brett Young. I do too. I like all this stuff. Okay, I'm talking to somebody else, but I'm including him. It's a trader in the room who's talking to me on the outside there. All right, look at this thing. It's trying to push its way back up again. Trying to push its way back up again. We may not be done yet. We may not be done. We may not be done. Boy, oh boy. I still think we're coming back down eventually. I do. I do. See, you take them out, you put them back in. See, I started from here. There's the second one. Move the drawing. Doesn't matter. Let's see, cancel right there. Then there would have been one from right there. Here. Cancel left. I put them back. I took them out. I put them back. It gives you a sense of direction. If you're not sure, if you do this, you can see it's still going up. There's your pull back. We would pull down lower, but we had to move this line up. And until we have to move this up as far as there, if that, then we get rid of it and we would extend this one, right? Where it says extend to the right. But until this gets to there, we don't need it. So we just remove the right extension. Can you all see that? These are your active steps. All right, for those of you who are new and saying, what is this guy doing? What is the active trader up to? Well, the active trader has developed a system called the active steps. And those active steps that allows you to draw trend lines to different points and still show you ascending, still ascending, descending, okay? And you can activate them. You just pull down and you can move it up or down. Once it gets to the same point it was, you just get rid of one and just continue the other. But for right now, you can still see we're still trying to pull this down, all right? So we had up, up, up. I do take them out for the end of the day, otherwise they'll stay there forever, okay? And maybe one day you'll see a line come across this thing out of nowhere. You go, where did that come from? It's an old line you put in. You just don't know when they're going to come back, so it's better to, yep. So puts again, I think so. I think as long as we're in the channel, we keep hitting a certain amount of resistance. Our new resistance right now might be 442.50. All right, so what I might want to do is take my resistance, okay, and bring it down a little lower to from 65 to 50, all right, and there. So that puts us about there. And I still think we're at 442. But I could lower it a little bit just to have the channel. I think 70, 75. All right, it'll give us a little bit of a channel in case it drops down. 441.75. Could be 80. It doesn't have to be exact. It's enough to give us a channel to say we're on the top of the channel. Are we going to play the breakout, or do you think we're going to drop? Here's our 13. So between the resistance and the 13, if we keep doing that, eventually either it's going to push one more time, and try to hit for 443, which is very possible, or it can pull back down very quickly, like we saw it happen right here. That was right there. Well, that's on 4 minutes. Let me just take this back to a 1 minute for a second. All right, not that I can't divide it, I can. I can take this and say 327,000 shares. Right here, 100. That's 425,000. And here, that's 500,000 shares right there. 1, 2, 3, 500,000. Going back up, we had 125, 205, 305, 305, 375 right there. So in between this and this, you probably have that 500,000. And see what's happening? Pull back again. Pull back, spring forward, or is it going to just pull back? Eventually it will get tired. Remember I said earlier, I thought that it would pull back, I said to you, by 2 o'clock. And I said probably between 150, 145 and 2 o'clock. And here we are. We're still trying one more time. But we don't know which one's going to be it. Because it could happen where it can really move very quickly. And it can be any second. All right, so be careful that whatever you do, that you have a very, very tight stop loss, because you don't want to get bent up in this. Or caught with your pants down where you're out a lot of money. I'd rather see you make a lot less and not lose than to lose a lot and say, I wish I woulda, coulda, and shoulda, but I didn't. Right? Make sense? We're good? Let's see what I got here. 443, 97. We're not going to get there. And what do we got here? Tom. Bring that down. Oh, I didn't save that. Hold on 1 second, folks. Tom 90, 30T. All right, copy. I gotta save this folder real quick. Save as. Desktop. That's from my eBay. Save. Close it. Down. Tom. Oh, I didn't put that in there. Okay. I make photograph folders, and whatever I write up for something, I save them in one folder that says eBay items being listed, and then when they're sold, I move them over to a sold item. So I always know what I've got going on. Okay, cast iron, teapot next. All right, that is good. And FinViz should be pulling back. As it pulls back, then on FinViz, we should see this getting lower and lower, which it just did. It went from 90 to 71, and eventually we'll see some of this go into the minus. So if I do a quick refresh, just to be sure, let's say 7220, 109, 83. What is the Russell 2000? Anybody know what that is? Let me run that for a second. I knew what it was, and I forgot. Let's see, loading tricks instead of the TTM. All right, Russell 2000. Probably the top certain stocks in a. It's the market summary, 1877112. So you can actually trade it. 3 Russell 2000 stocks. So it's 2000. Russell 2000 is 2000 stocks that make up small caps that make a comeback. So it must be Russell 2000 is an index. Okay, the Russell 2000, small cap companies. Well, there is 500 large companies. There you go. Okay, I remember that. Now, it's been a while, because I actually studied a while back for the options test, which I failed. All right, the Russell 2000, I put that out for you guys who think you know, but you don't. And those that do know, but that won't say. Because some people don't like to share in here. I don't know why. They don't want to say, hey, you know what, I know that. Let me tell you what's happening. Go back. See? So you can see here. You can see what's happening here. So we can move this up a little, pull this down. You can see it went up, came across, started to come down, boom, 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 boom. All right. I'm not going to remove these for now, just in case we have an ultimate out of mind, out of spirit spike from nowhere. The spike from hell. Come on. I lost my chart altogether. Very nice. Oh, here we go. Okay. How are we all doing? I'm the only one live? How come I'm the only one live on my day off? And he's not here and he's got 83 people sitting in there. I don't get it. Okay, let me put something in there people can see. I need something else. I need someone to draw me up something. I got this pretty thing. I think that my friend Adrian drew for me once. I don't know if he was the one options trading. I wanted to say options and day trading. Let's start getting back into stocks again, you know? Learn the trick setting up and using the TTM trend. Using Squeeze TTM mode by John Carter and track the market. Learn how to easily see the trends. I love this. This is really, it really is phenomenal. Copy. So for those of you who don't know, if you have Thinkorswim, I do love you guys. Did I say I don't love this? I do love this. That's why I'm still here. Okay, here's a video for TTM and setting it up. You may want to check out a little later. Oh, it didn't. I don't like the way it came in here. Hold on a second. Let's try one more time. That's weird. Why didn't it copy? Chuck Charts. That's pretty good. Chuck's Charts. He's the one who actually made the program. Did it go this time? No, it's not. I don't know why. It's not getting the hyperlink like it should. Try one other thing. Get rid of that. In here. Nope. It's not getting the hyperlink. Don't trust it then. I don't know why it's not doing it. No hyperlink. The trend, TTM trend, TTM scalp alert, zigzag, high and low, and the actual squeeze. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, all this stuff here with the arrows going up and down is a TTM scalp alert. You can go up here, into here, and you can go into there and type in TTM. And when yours comes up, double click on scalp alert and double click on squeeze. All right, and then hit apply and OK. And that will put them in here. You'll have not this one because I have the Pro. And you won't have all the different colors. You only have the white arrows. But it's very, very the same program, but mine's like on steroids. And if you like it, eventually, if the 442 holds going into calls, well, let's see. So far, we have held at the 442. Why did I put this down so low? Why did I go to 75 just to make the channel larger? But let's go back because right now we are holding at the 442. So we'll put our support right there. Okay. And then right here we've got 442.50, which is could be a little bit lower than that, but we'll just leave it at that for now. And we'll adjust this a little bit. So you see, if I had gone to the bathroom, I could say, well, I can see this came down a little further, right? And it's coming down a little further now. So I'll leave it like that. That's why I know this line is just slightly below. Yeah, and I can see it now in the price. So let's just make it 441.95. That's why I wanted the 75 because I knew that. This is why I lose my things. I believe that it's going to be coming back down. We'll see. Let's see where it holds. I got it at 95. I don't know about going in calls. And if it did, it'd be a quick scalp. What you want to look at now is, remember before I told you we're making these. So let's say now from here, watch this. You see what's happening? I'm making another step down. So cancel my left, cancel my right. What happened? Why did it cancel? Cancel my right. Don't make a liar out of me. Send to the right. Where's the cancel? What the heck's going on there? Send to the left, send to the right. That's weird. Why won't it let me cancel that? It's here. Let's activate it. Where is it at? That's why. There it is. It can't do it. It's gotta go to right. That's where it belongs, right there. Then I don't have to cancel it. Okay. So you can see what's happening. We came to the top, came up. We were still slight up, just slightly. And that's where we started to come back down. So that's 1, 2 steps down. And look at this. You see? I told you. We're coming down. You get the calls. Nobody's calling you to dinner. There. And that's going to put us down to about 50. I don't know where around. I can't see it. I got it blocked. There you go. We tipped 50. This is all coming back down again. I would just stay inputs and I would stay, what do you call it, patient. But, and that's why I don't need this one anymore. I can remove this line here, remove this drawing. I can remove this drawing. I can remove this drawing right there. I got 1, 2 going down. Unless it pops back up, that's coming down too. And here, I'm going to bring this down to, let's see where I'm at, 50. Let's just go down a little lower to 25. As it creeps down, we're going to creep down with it. It's probably 27, 442. Look at that right there. Wow. Wow. We're dropping quick. 442. So now our old support just became resistance. 442. Right there. Linda? The mail. There's a package for me. It's okay. I can't. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Get over there. Right there. Activate that just a little. Just a little. Where'd it go? Whoa, where did it go? Cancel right. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so it is there. I didn't see the thing. It should have showed me right there. That's what I was looking for. Right there. Okay, and now I can extend to the right. Perfect. That shows us our squeeze, and it's our squeeze down. Actually, there's another step coming in here now. There's a slight step down coming in. Okay? We stay in that direction. You can see it. It's starting to happen. And there's my lower target, 441. I wasn't that far off. It's been raining for 2 months. It's been raining hard in Memphis. I needed one more fare to make my night. Who remembers that? Harry, keep the change. Harry Chapin. Anybody remember Harry Chapin? Let's see. Harry Chapin. Raining? I don't even remember the name of the song. What was it called? Chapin. Taxi. It was Taxi. Me, I'm sitting in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. So stoned. That was a good song, man. It was Frisco anyway. Neighbor, that's why I said that. You're my neighbor. Oh, that's right. You're in, what do you go? But this one was, it was raining hard in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night. A lady up ahead waved to flag me down. She got in at the light. Oh, where you going to, my lady blue? It's a shame you ruined your gown in the rain. She just looked at the window. She said, 16 Parkside Line. She was an old girlfriend of his. She gave him a $100 bill, I think, and said, keep the change. Anybody remember that? It took a while, but she looked in the mirror and she glanced at the license for my name. A smile seemed to come to her slowly. It was a sad smile just the same. And she said, how are you, Harry? I said, how are you, Sue? A boy named Sue. And that, she said, how are you, Harry? It was somehow in a fairy tale. I used to take her home in my car. We learned about love in the back of the Dodge. The lesson had gone too far. That's a great song. If you want to listen to, it's called Harry Chapin Taxi. Really, really good song. All right, got to take that off. It has nothing to do with trading. That's right. You're up in where? Cocoa. Where are you again? Daytona? Is that what you told me? Daytona. You're 3 hours up the coast. 3 hours away. Daytona's a great motorcycle town, man. You got a motorcycle? Do you drive a bike? Do you drive an Indian? A Harley? A Triumph? A Yamaha? No, man. Okay. I had a Harley. I had 1993. I had a custom Softail. I had a pawn shop. I used to buy and sell, pawn shop. So a guy brought it in. I gave him 10 grand on it. It was worth 27. He lost it. I sold it to a friend for 14.5. Oh, you're a mile from me. Where are you? Hollywood? Mile from me. Oh, that's right. Commercial and Federal Highway. I remember now. That's right. I got you. You offer commercial and federal, somewhere around there. Boy, my mind. Mine's a terrible thing to waste. You're more than a mile. You're like 5 miles, believe it or not. That's about 3.5 miles. Yep. I got it. I remember. So when are you taking me to lunch? What do you mean, take you to lunch? You cost me $1,000 today. Oh, come on, get over it. I'm sorry. How many times have I made you money? Right? More times than none. Is that true or false? More times than none, I've made people in here money. I've been more right than wrong. This was uncalled for. I mean, there's no reason, Maybe the dollar got strong. You see, the dollar started to tumble, so the market got strong. So as the dollar starts to tumble, starts to get stronger now, then the market should fall. 20 cents. Hey, put 20 cents for 41. I don't know why you're going so far out. It's so scary on a Friday. Why you're so scared to go a little bit more into the money. Why you are so far out of the money. Unless you have that small of an account, you just want to do options, I understand. If you had a 2,000, 3,000 account. And that's the way to do it. What he's doing is the way to do it. If you can make 5, 10% of your account every day or more, like, wow, that's wild. Really, it's the way to do it. That's what I came in here originally telling people with small accounts, how to double, triple, and quadruple your accounts in a small amount of time. Lauderdale, it's Lauderdale. Lauderdale by the sea. Lauderdale by the sea. 10K, yeah, and you can get, that's the way to do it. You can take a 10K account, and if you're smart, you can double it every month. You really could, or more. I've seen people come in here with $12,000 and turn it into $1 million. That's no lie. Adrian, are you still here? Remember, you know who did that? Pav Josh. He's no longer here with us, but Adrian's still here. Active Trader's still here. Wow. Let's see who's here. Saint's here. It's very quiet today. Long forever. She's been very quiet. I know the Jersey girl's here. Let's see. Pete's here. Thank you, Pete. Man, I use what you give me all the time. Pete has taught me a lot of things that have been so helpful, man. Great guy. Okay. What do you mean, Pete's a woman? No, I'm just kidding. Great guy. Milo's here. Milo and I go back a long ways, right? About 3 years he's been. Milo, how long you been here? About 3 years with Tradecaster? Long time. Tommy and I used to talk on the phone. He don't talk to me no more. He just sneaks in here and sneaks out. I'm just playing with you. Tommy used to drive for a living. Now he's driving his wife crazy because he's always home. Thank God my wife works. But she's good. You see, my wife's home today. It's a day off. She's got to leave here about 5 o'clock. But she's going to go take care of the grandkid for a few hours. Hi, Jersey girl. We got Jersey Mike's down here. They have they have good subs. Jersey Mike's. Hey, COC, have you ever eaten Jersey Mike's subs? Fact by you have the best subs there. Used to be the best was, what's the name of that place, the sub place? Hey, La Spada. Anybody ever eat at La Spada subs? Anybody eat La Spada? Sherry, won't you come out and play? Hi, Sherry. We having a good time today. I may look old, but there's a freaking 38-year-old trapped in this body. That's the truth. AMD, yeah, I'm watching AMD. I'm watching it. Yeah, you don't think I'm watching it? Take a look at Tesla. See the Tesla? Watch. AMD, I got my lines. Where is it? Thank you, Pete. Every time I do this, I think of Pete. All right, so you can see right here. Let's bring that in, and there's your AMD. I had my resistance before at 115.35. Our resistance right now is at 115. It can take the 35 because it did come back down when the SPY dropped before. And now we're going to say that we're going to activate this down to about the VWAP. So I'm going to say 114.50. It's right at the VWAP. I'm going to make it 45 so it's underneath the VWAP. You don't want to put them right on top of each other. All right, and the fallback will be that right now it's still a little bullish, and you want to see if it'll hold. So it'll probably bounce where you see right there where it bounced here, and right there that's when it came above. Bounced. It bounced again here, and it came from below. It was the bounce down below. So right now it still seems to hold. AMT is a good stock to trade. You can make money on it. Would you share the shared Squeeze Pro link? There is no. You can't. What do you mean share the shared Squeeze Pro? I sell it. Do you have? Did you get the program from me? Do you have it? If you want the, if you have it, if you have the Squeeze Pro, okay, then you go into shared. All right. When it opens, you go down to watch. You don't have it unless you bought it. All right. And if you don't, if you take the first one here, where it says Squeeze Pro, and you double click, and then you go to the last one and you double click. It'll put one here, and it'll put one up there. And then you also want the scalp alert with it. So you want the Pro and the alert together. But this one here, see, watch, that comes in here. See it? I already have it, so I don't need it twice. So I'll take it out. And the first one here goes on the bottom. Again, I don't need that one. There's a lot more to this program that we're not even using. You can learn about what's in there. Okay? Is that what you're talking about? But if you don't have that shared, that means you don't have the program. Sherry, you got that from me? Yes? I just don't remember. I've dealt with so many. Don't get angry with me. Let's see if you're in here. Sherry, won't you come out to play? Nope, I don't have you in here. So you didn't get it from me. Would you share the shared Squeeze Pro link? There is no link. I don't know what you mean. If you want to buy it, then you have to get with me. Okay? I'm going to write you on the side a private message. All right, send a message. If you want the program. Go check your private DM, okay, on this underneath the chat room. You'll see I just wrote you a private. All right, Sherry? Sherry with a C. I like that. Is it really? It's pronounced Cherry or Sherry? Is it pronounced the same way? Tell me, please. Don't make me sneeze. There we go, right there. All right. See, but we have gone down. The channel has dropped. So we had a channel from here to here that now is from here to here. So we are dropping down, and I think in the day I will hit my lower target. What do you think, guys? Stay in the put. Stay a little bit more. If you buy a put now, let's see. I haven't put them up there, but right now, if you put a put, you should be. If you have a smaller account, you could be here. I'd be careful. Your theta is still good. It's more than the delta by 2 or 3, which is nice. So if you were here, this 46 will become like here, here, and here. If you come in low, like COC likes to do, okay, and he comes in at 30 cents, he could end up at 160. Because as he goes to trend in the right direction, that delta will go up and up and up. I just don't like cheap stocks because if it goes just the other way for a little bit, you could be pushed out. But if you only bought one contract, you're only putting what? 45 cents is $45. So it's not really a big deal. But your contract right now, if I was going to get it, would be 44.30 and the call would be 44.35. All right. What do I have up there now? Let's see. Let's see what I had. I may have to change a few things if I can find them. Here we go. All right. I'll change the contracts for right now. I always like to be right out of the money on any contract. So let's say AMD right now is 115 and 114 is the same. SPY would be 442. Hold on, I got 442 on the call and 441 on the put. And then I have, what did I just say on the other one? I had 4 on SPX. What did I say? Come on, I'm going to lose it the minute I do this. 44.30 and 35. All right, 44.30, 44.30, 35. Okay, I got it. 35 and 30 right now. Tesla, let's see, Tesla, Nvidia, I'm not sure. I'm going to just leave it the same. Tesla is, I don't have Tesla right here, so I got to move this for a second. Go back to Tesla. Thank you, Pete. I'm always going to say that. It's 280. It's 280 on the call, 277.50. I got it. And I think NVIDIA is probably about the same. So there's your contracts as of right now. All right. I'm not sure what she was talking about. Oh, you're going to talk right now. I see her typing, but she's slow. I can see you guys before you type, you know that, right? All right, let's pull this down a little bit, go up, and let's take this one here and go a little bit down. So we had a little bit of, okay, I should go from here, from there, boom, all right. We're still, as you can see, pushing down. Got it. Anyway, thanks. What do you mean anyway, thanks? Got it. Anyway? You do have it. All right, so you know where to find it now, if you have it in there. Did you get that from me? I just don't remember. Under a different name? I don't have you in there, Sherry, that's why. Let's see. Got a lot of people in here. Saint's in here, but he said he was going to call me on June 9th. I never heard from him. He's in Toronto, I think. Interactive Brokers. Let's see. Carlos. Brandon. I haven't seen him in a while. Paul. PJ Monkey. Blue Merle. She's my buddy. I haven't spoken to her. Dave. Florida Gator. Bezek. Let's see. I got a lot of names in here with numbers. What we got? Euro. Trader J. Squall People. Anthony. Sherry. Is that crypto? No. Nope. Different Sherry. That was Saint again. Boom, Winthrop, Edward. Wow, some of these people I haven't seen in a while. I have about Long Forever. We got together. Steve Ferris, Bashira. I have Basil. I haven't seen him in a while. Options Man, Dave. What he's up to. Every now and then you'll get a phone call from me. These people I've spoken to in the past. I do call. Wow. I have hundreds. I have lists and lists of numbers and people I've spoken to over the last 4 years. I was the first one to ever do that in Tradecaster, to call people up. That's why Dex suggested I do this, because he said you talk to so many people, you can get across to so many more people this way. And it's still, I do one-on-one with a lot of you, where we do one-on-one training. And it's worked out really well in the past with a lot. I've done 2-3 hours with some people. Some people have done 1 hour and needed 3 hours. Some I did 2-3 hours and they only needed one, But it depends on what you want to accomplish. I'm a better teacher than I am a trader. It's not that I don't know what to do. It's just that you're younger than I am, and a lot of you are as conservative as I am, and you're willing to take more chances. And that can make you a lot of money. Seriously. Tomorrow's Saturday. We could do that. You ever eat Las Spadas? Oh man, they got the best roast beef sub. If they still make it the same way, oh my gosh. People stand there, they get online. They used to get online up the block. And these guys, they cut the meat and they throw it. They throw it 3-4 feet and it lands right on the sandwich. Amazing what they do there. Okay. Yo, look at this thing. It doesn't want to quit. It keeps, But I'm telling you, these are fake out breakouts. These are fake out breakouts. Eventually, all that going up, they want to make their money. And by doing it, they got to sell off. They got to drop it. I love that name. That was my old drink. Let me put you in here. Deerfield, who called me? Let's see, what do I got here? You know what I'm talking about. Don't answer. Don't answer. Told you not to answer. Okay, you got it. All right, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Let me see something real quick. Right there. And, all right, give me 1 second, guys. Here we go. Oh, I hate this. Come on. Oh my God, please check the squirrel. Please check the squirrel. Here we go, back down again. I want to see this thing. Let's see, phone search. 708. Huh. Doesn't come up. That's weird. Now it should work. Ah. Greek? You used to live in Vegas, huh? Is that true? Oh my God, you live so close to where I used to live. It's amazing. see. Give me a second. How we doing here? All right, in the middle of doing something. Give me 1 second, folks. Let's see real quick. I know the building. Commercial. Oh, Federal Highway. Federal. He's commercial. I gotcha. Love the area. I know exactly where you are. We used to be neighbors. It's amazing. Like really close. Oh, what's going on here? Let's see. Offer expired. That's too bad. $1.75. The guy didn't take it. It's still worth consolidation again. Now you remember before over here on the top. See how far we were in consolidation? Then it pulled down, came back up, then came down. What did it do? It built when it came down, built lower lows, came up, built lower lows, came up a little, and built still the same. So you had a double bottom. Right now, look at all the consolidation again. So you got to go from here, 25, 1425 is 225 from 157. So that's about 30 minutes right there. A pretty much tighter consolidation. So if we bring this here, we can say now that we can see that about 441, let's say even at 80, let's go to 75 cents. Let's go. I'm going to leave it at 80 because we're so close. Our channel is going to be so tight. And then here you can see when we keep bottoming, all right, we're going to activate this, get it more exact, right about there. So about 55, we have a 1-2 bottom at 55, but even leave it 50. Because that's the step number, 55, 75. We just went to 80 just to show us our channel. And then you can see in here, let's activate this up a little, push it down and go back to there. We're still holding, but we're in a consolidation mode at the moment. While they decide, those who of the so-called powers above, who have all that money, more than any of us altogether could even, can you imagine having $100 million? What did we do? How did we ruin our lives that we just did not get there? You know, it's sad, huh? So, can't do it in Vegas. I gotcha. Vegas is the kind of town, by the way, COC. If you're a good blackjack player, you can go in every day, make $300. If you have a $10,000 bank, you can make $300 a day, walk out at the end of the year with $128,000 tax-free. Did you know that? If you know how to play blackjack. 7 days a week, you'll be working less than 2-3 hours a day, tops. Sometimes you may be working 20 minutes to make $300. You have to know how to do it. There's a system for doing blackjack to win. The problem is, I would do it here, but I don't think there's any blackjack here in Florida. I used to play craps. I've been to Vegas 4 times, did crap tables. Okay, I did well at craps. Not great, but I won 4 years in a row. But I was in my 20s back then. You know, I just had a knack for dice. There is in some. Oh, is there? Okay. Problem is, I'm down to a 1-family car, so I can't just do what I used to do. Okay, unless I sell the wife. I could sell the condo. Now, if I sell the condo, I would be sitting in a lot of cash. I would change my name, run out on the taxes, and disappear. I would just become Joe Schmo. I would have a blast. A blast, they say. Yes, a blast. I would have a blast. Look at this thing, trying to push up again to that. You can see right there. I'm going to put it right up a little further. So if it hits, it's going to hit that. What did I say? At 80. Because we hit it 1, 2, 3. We're right there. 75 right there. See this? There's your resistance point. And it's not, see, pull back to the 13. It doesn't hold that 13. We're going to end up finally coming back down. I think it's just a matter of time. We'll see where they want to hold it. I said 441 end of the day, so here's my target. I said 2 hours or less. I don't remember what time that was when I said it. That was probably about, what, 1 o'clock? So that would be 2, 3. We're close. We got pretty close. We got within 50 cents. Remember, I said that at around 12:31 here. I was about 1 o'clock, so it was about around here somewhere. I said that I believed that we would end up with a 441. First, I said 440.50, and I brought it up a little to 441 before I got to the top here. So you can see I was pretty close. I got within 50 cents, but I don't think we're done yet. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. Most of the time when I call them, if I'm not running the 2 hours, and I don't usually call time, I just say by the end of the day, I think that we'll see it still. What do you think? What do you think, guys? How come nobody else is live today? Nobody wants to be live anymore. Like that old man, what's his name? AK-47, that old guy. He can't, what the heck's he doing? He's the only one around on Friday. You think he'd want to just go and go and go all day. And in the lobby, it's just him and me. Deck talked me into this. I want to raise. Let's see. And on the bottom there, we've got, let's see, 704. Hey, is there one person in here that is not subscribed to me in Tradecaster that could just go in there and tip it off and make it 705? What do you think? Come on. Go into the lobby. Where's the lobby? Here we go. Go into the lobby. If you're not subscribed, it's free. I'm one of the few that still free, even if you're not a paid customer. And subscribe. If you go in there and you see where it says subscribe and subscribe on the top right, and it's in white, that means you want to subscribe. If it's in black, that means you're subscribed already. So don't do anything. All right? Don't change it. Don't back out. Don't back out. Yeah, it's in black. It's subscribed. It will say unsubscribed. Or it will say subscribed. So you don't want to touch it. If it's in white, hit it and make it go black. They say you go black, you never go back. Uh-oh, made a racist statement. No, I didn't. People. There was a time in my life you could say anything, you know. I could talk about the Jews, I could talk about the Christians, I could talk about the black, I could talk about the white. Today, you just mentioned the word and you're a racist. Well, you're something. Look at look at the pullback now. What did I tell you? Back to the support. That's a nice pullback. How many shares? 65,000 on a 1 minute. That's not even a lot. And look how much it looks like. Go right here to this tiny one. That's 110. So just a little lesson. The size of the candlestick has nothing to do with the amount of the shares traded. Remember that. Okay? Good lesson to know. And it's a good POCO. It's a good lesson to know. All right, let's bring it back a little bit. Come on, just a little bit. Who says a little bit? Florida Georgia Line. I love them. They're great. Florida Georgia, just a little bit. Just with Neely. Anybody like Neely? I wish I could play it in the background. But then you won't get to watch the video later if you want to watch it again. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Learning tricks to set up TTM. I'm going to hold on to that. Uh-oh. Wife dropped something. I got 220 items in eBay right now. I got to bring that up to 250. Oh, 218. Search hole 218. Oh, I must have sold a bunch. 218. I thought I had 220. I guess not. I'll have to bring it up there again. I'm going to get it up to 250 this weekend. All right, 2:33 in the afternoon. I'm not going to be on much longer. It is Friday. My wife is here only for another hour or so. So I think I'm going to go spend some time with her. I'm going to get off about it's 2:30 already. A couple more minutes here. I don't get paid enough for doing this. 2:30. Did anybody go and subscribe? Let's see. 7:04. Let's see if one person subscribed. Ready? I wasn't there. Refresh. Nope. Not one person went. So everybody in this room right now is subscribed to the Active Trader. That's awesome. There's got to be one person in here who is not subscribed. And the same thing with YouTube. There's got to be one person in YouTube. Let's see what's going on there. All right, there's my active. There's that one. Do. Oh, wow. What did I do? Here we go. I've got $6.99 in YouTube. If you're not a member in YouTube, I had 702 and it went back to 693 people unsubscribed. Why is that? What did I do wrong? There's 129 views, one comment. That's got to be from earlier. Let's see. That's got to be from earlier. Let's go in here, push this, view. Yeah, that was the earlier one, the first video. Okay, let's see what I got. I got 19 watching now. Oh, thank you. Somebody pushed it to 700. Good job. Good job. Whoever did that, thank you. Sometimes it tells me. It says new person subscribed. No notification. New subscriber, Carolus. That was 7 days ago. That's weird. It said $6.99 a few minutes ago. Somebody had to subscribe. That's so strange. But I can't get one of you to come in there and do it in Tradecaster. Come on. Give me that. Give me that 705. Uh-oh. Who's calling me? No, you can't call me now. Oh, I know that number. 734-2000. Oh, I know who that is. I got it. If this call comes through, I got to take it. It's a friend of mine. She's in she's missed call. I'm going to have to take a break real quick. I got to make a call, all right? Yeah, let's see. Let's see if she calls back. A friend of mine just ended up in the nut house, so I think that she tried to take her life. I think she's trying to call me. I know the number. 954. Should have come up. Wasn't that from yesterday? 954. Oh, yeah, there it is again. That's it. That's probably what the private number was that night. Somebody called and blocked their number 3 times at nighttime. Must have been her. Trying to get me to talk around and taking her life. Okay, let's see. What do we got here now? Let's activate this a little and just bring it down a little further. We got 45. Let's leave it at 40. Yeah, we'll leave it right on the tail. Right on the tail. On 441.40. Right there. As we can see, it's starting to form very slowly, but lower lows. That's what we're looking for, to see. So then you know. I told you earlier, I would get in the put, and I would be patient, and I would hold on to it. Okay? COC, you would know where this is. I had a question if you can look above. Okay, swing. I haven't seen you in a while. Let me pull you up and see your question. You had a question above. So I put your name into where users are. Swing. Okay, what do I got? There's no question above for you. I don't see a question. You sure you put a question above? You said, I had a question if you can look above. Look above what? There's nothing in there from you. I just looked. There's no question from you above. Swing. Nothing. Maybe you thought you put it, maybe you put it in the other room. Let's see if you put it in AK's room. Because I don't see anything here. Let's see. Swing. 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 No, nothing in there either. So I don't see any questions that you asked. Sorry. I mean, I want to help you. How do you double a 5K account? How far out of the money do you go? Oh, I don't go far out at all. Oh, you just posted it? Oh, now I see it. Okay. How far out? I'm always telling people if you want to make money faster, it'll print quicker on the contracts if you're either at the money or just out of the money. Now, when you're talking about on a Friday, okay, here's just out of the money. You see this? Here's the put, 44.25. It's 225. If you go here This is not going to print up as quick as this if the stock is dropping. This is going to print quicker. It'll get there. This means here that the stock can go anywheres on $1.50. But this means it can go anywheres up to I'm sorry, it's the delta. 37. It can go for anywheres from 37 cents to $1.37 on $1. On here, you're out of the money. Look at your delta. It's going to print up so slow. You're going to say, what's going on? Especially on a Friday. So if I was going to go in right now and I know it's going to drop, I'd even go in the money or just at the money. Just at the money would bring me at, if I look at right now and I go, where is the SPY at? 441. That would be $4,410. I'd have to look at SPX. If I'm doing SPX, I don't know if you're doing the SPY. But SPX, you see, 44.26. All right, that's where it's at right now, 44.26. We watch the SPY, I trade, and there it is. It's like I said, it's going down, down, down. If I could have traded, I would have. Look at my call. There's my target right there. You think we're going to hit it? So if you had listened to me earlier and you had gone in up here, where I posted it even earlier. I posted it before here. So even when it hit the new high, that's when you should have done it. If you had done that, you'd be from 442.64 to 441.30. That's $1.30 right there. Okay, with all the up and down, if you had the patience, all right. And if you were in SPX, you'd be up maybe over $3 because it's 3 to 1, not 1 to 1. All right, this is only 1 to 1 on the SPY. So where would I be out of the money? I would be right at the money. So either I'm going to be right there. This is the SPY kind. Well, this is SPX. I'd be at 44.25 or 44.30. This is my delta. The higher my delta, the faster. Okay, so I would rather. But remember, if you're at a high delta and it goes the wrong way, you're going to lose faster. All right. As far as the SPY, you want to be 441 on the put or 442. That puts you just out of the money. So if we're looking at the SPY and we're looking at the cost of the contracts on the SPY, let's go into the SPY contracts. I don't know which one you're trading because you didn't say. All right. But here you see 441, but you see how low the delta's 37. But look what happens when you go in the money. It doubles. You know how fast this thing's going to print up? All right. But the problem is on the theta, look what's happening. You're running out of time. So really this contract right there is probably a better contract. It's got a little higher theta. You got to be careful. But if you're unsure and you're scared, then go to Monday and go to Monday's contract and then go right. You see here, the theta is still very low for Monday. All right. But it's not going to run out at this point. Why? Because though it's very, very low, all right, here, 19. There's your contract, 57. So it'll cost you a lot more money, 2-3 times, whatever it was. Yeah, $1.48 opposed to 23 cents. But this contract could run out. 57.36. See, it says it was blue for a second. There it is. It's blue. That's at the money. That means it's at the money. Black's out of the money right there. At the money, in the money. You got it? Look at your delta. You always want to be about 40 or higher. If you go lower, it's not going to print as quick. That's all I'm going to say. All right? There are a lot of people here who don't agree with that. Like COC, he likes to go way out of the money. He figures that. It's like it's a lottery for him. That's a lottery bet. Okay? I'm not into lotteries. He says if it goes where it goes, great. If it doesn't, I won't lose much. And he's right. He's right. It'll work. You know who does that? You know who started teaching people to do that was Kush. Kush does that. He used to do those lotteries. All right? So let's take this now and put this at around 55. So we're dropping here on Tesla, and there we are now. So that gives us support and resistance. And here you can see what's happening here. My support now is probably going to be down about 30, maybe 35. Let's say 25. Bingo. So there's your 30. All right. And this is coming down. It's coming down. As it comes down, look how close I am to my target. We're only 40 cents, 35 cents away from my target. And then bingo, then your next one's going to be here. It could bounce here or it could drop lower. Remember originally what I said? 440.50. That would have been right over, let's see. That my original one was right about here. Bingo, right there. So just to show you, right here at 440.50. Let's go there. Okay. And edit. Let's say 440.50. And let's say I'm going to call this original call on support, right? All right, we're going to do another zigzag line. Let's do the middle one. Let's do the green. It's lower. Let's show it on the right. And then you'll see, this was my original call, was right here. And then I brought it up and said, let's go to the lower track here. We're going to hit that lower track. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. And you can see right now, I got rid of the rest. Okay, I don't need this anymore. You see this one? I can remove that drawing. As we get past them, we don't need them any longer. All right? Activate this, and now I can bring this all the way down to a high point right there. Bingo. And then I go here, and I'm going to activate the trend line. And I'm going to bring it to there. Bingo. There you go. And look what's happening. Look what's happening. Activate this again and bring it down. We're almost there. 23. So my target's going to hit. I never wait, I scalp. Oh, that's good. That's fine. I'm a scalper. That's what I do. I'm a scalper. I take profit where I can. But I know this is going to hit my mark. We're very close. Let's see if it bounces at the 441. I don't see it. I don't see it. Let's go into, I hate to go into 2-3 minutes, but look what's happening here. Where are we going? All right. Oh, shoot. I don't want that. I don't want that. Let's take that away. Do this. That's an active step in there, but I'll remove the drawing. Take it from a higher day, from boom, and from there. Okay, so there is your, you can see a trend line there. It's straight down. Straight down. The only difference is you could have an active step from in here, see, like this. And what that means is, if you look at that now, remove right extension. Shit, why is that extended like that? Activate. Right there. I don't really need this other step, but I'm just showing you it came down and now it's cutting in even deeper and it's coming down even faster. It's got to go. It's got to go. What do you think, folks? It was the call. I called the big one, and it's the right one. Who's in here now? He's still not back. He's gone. He was an Aquaman. Submariner. Also originally wore the panties. What the heck, Captain America? What are these people talking about there? That's what happened. AK ain't there. Move up night, breakdown. See anything on ribbon? 7. All over the place. Okay. Bam, bam. I think I'm finished with that other stuff. I'm going to close out my other chart. It's 246. So I'm closing down my AMD chart. I had enough. Let's say I close that one down. Had enough. Log off. And how Dex chart's still open. Close that. That was the Webinato. I only use Webinato when I'm in Dex room. Okay, turn that TV off. That monitor's gone. I gotta wait on this. It'll cancel me out here. AMD. Yeah, I went off of it. They're all doing the same thing. They're all coming down. Did it bounce? Let me see. I can always do it in here. It's, well, I don't know if it, well, small bounce. Small bounce. 38,000. That's a small bounce. Came down. It'll still come back down. As long as the SPY keeps coming down, AMD's going to come down too. Look at this. 20 cents away from my call. Then I think I'm going to go have me some lunch. Pete. What's up, Pete? Jersey girl. I married a girl from Jersey once. My first wife. She was from Township. Union Township. You know that place? No, thank you, buddy. There you go. Made 90 bucks in one. You took my call, huh? On the put. There you go. And look, so just you know, you'll see some corrections, but I don't think it's over until it's over. You'll see a little. I'm going to leave it to the 13 right there. I always like to keep it on the other side of the 13. There's my high point there. I could pull it from here, But, we're here now. Let's go into now time. Same thing from here. We don't need this one anymore. I'm going to remove the other drawing. That's from the early morning. Now we have a now time. See? Activate trend line. And just a little bit. There you go. We're on a 3 minute too. Here we're on a 1 minute. Watching AMD. And as this comes down, Tesla will probably come down too. TWP now in Ocean. Really? I mean, like physically in the ocean? TWP. What is TWP? TWP. You gotta make me think. Oh, Ocean Township, Monmouth County, Ocean, New Jersey. Gotcha. It's pretty there. Oh, it's 82 degrees right now at Ocean Township. I don't know how far that is from Union Township. Yeah, I got it. I looked it up. I know how to think out of the box, so I can just pull a line and get my answers. But I didn't know what it was before I did that. I'm not a Jersey boy. I'm New York all the way, girlie. You can hear it in my accent. There's a little bit of Florida in there, but because I've been here over 50 years. 50 years in Florida. 3 wives. 4 sons. 3 stepdaughters and 21 grandkids. That's getting around. And I ain't done. Shh, she's over there. 18 years. I'm with my 3rd wife more than I've been with my first 2 wives together. She don't know anything about this stuff. She don't care. Banging doors and doing floors. And my cat's here. Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. Hi, little girl. I love you. I love you. I do love you. I do. My cat's here. She's sitting right behind me. Let's see. See if you can see the cat. Right over. I brought the lens down. Let's see how long it takes. She's sniffing my fingers. Cut that out. Your nose is cold. I hate that. Come on. Where is it? There's too much of a delay right now. That's the problem. God has a capital G in it. Just remember that. God has a capital G. All right. I don't know what's going on here. What's going on? Jason, my son. I can't live with that. He's scary looking. I got a son that is very scary looking. Closing my calls here. Yeah, I would. Take a little profit there, girl. So you could have made right now, let's see, from 54 to 79 is 25 cents. 5 calls, 125 bucks on 5 contracts. How's that? That's what you could have made just now. Now you got this. We did not hit yet. We still didn't hit, but 251. And remember, folks, I am getting off at 3. That's my usual time. I'll stay till then. I want to go talk to my wife. Maybe grab a little lunch. Maybe a little chili. Some hugs and kisses from the cat. From my baby girl. Love you. She's so special. Anybody have cat or dog that you're really, really close to? How could anybody hurt animals? Okay, that's good. So how did you make out, Jersey girl? How much you up for the day? Stoli, we'll talk after. Okay, let's see, what do I got here? I can't believe we're almost at the end of the day. That's the 1 minute. See, it looks like the day's almost over on 1 minute. That's on 3 minutes. That's why I like 1 towards the end of the day. But you got to push this up. You got to see. There it goes. Here we go. Here we go, folks. You see it now. Boom. So let's activate this. Bring this down to about 440. I'm telling you, 441. 441. It's right there. Right there. Let's take this. Let's see. It was such a good call. It was a perfect call. 441, 42, 42, right there. 40. Right now. Let's go 35. I don't know if we're going to climb. I'm going to leave it to 40 for right now. 441.40. I think we were there once already. 441.40. There's my lower target and my original call. Look at that. We just hit 441.07. That puts me 7 cents away from my call. Yeah, I was looking at GRR earlier. You took a short. Yeah, short. I was going to say, don't take options on stocks you don't know about, even if they have them. You could really end up in a lot of trouble. So, Jersey Girl's doing good. Look at her. She's swinging them today. Home runs. Why did this thing move again? Activate that up to here, high point, and then here, down, right there. See, activate it, move it. You can see the decline, descending, and this line I keep pulling it down further and further. Again, watch, and that tells me we are still going down, down. Say we take that, we just put it right there, right at the bottom tip, and we're going down. It's bouncy. There's a little bounce. You can see the bounce in here. You see the bounce up, bounce up, bounce up. See? But each time we come down, now we're starting to level. We have a double bottom right there. Right there. 1, 2. Let's look at the other side. Right there. We had a support and resistance at one time. Right there. But we have a double bottom. It'll break. Now we're back to the 1 minute chart. There we go. VWAP. Thinking on spy calls now. I wouldn't do it. I would not do a spy call. I mean, you want to catch that bounce for a quick one. Your account, you should be used up your money by now, but you keep doing these 20-cent calls, 30-cent calls. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't do it at this time of the day. 2:50, 3 o'clock already. If you're new, if you're really new here, and a lot of people have dropped out, they've already left for the day, and we're going to leave too. I'm about to leave myself. I got things to take care of. Active trader. We still got 19 people. That can't be 19 people watching in there. Yeah, there's 19 people. 19 people that are in YouTube. 7 and 700. I love it. We got 700 subscribers in YouTube, and we've got 700, and I think we hit 705 now. That's all you guys. 705. Thank you. It's just an ego thing. It doesn't make me any money or anything like Dak. Please go into YouTube and give me thumbs up. He gets paid for it. I don't. You have to have 1,000 subscribers in YouTube. I'm 300 away. By the time I get to 300, I'm quitting. Oh no, I'm taking my name out. You have a great weekend too, Jersey Girl. I'm supposed to be in New Jersey on the 26th of this month. I have a wedding to go to, and let's see where it was. I'll tell you where it was. Let's see. I think I took a picture of the. You know what I did? I took his wedding invitation because I can't make it, and I framed it myself. I used to be a picture framer, so I framed it from scratch. I did a great job, and hold on. In fact, I forgot to take a picture of it, so he actually took a picture and sent it back to me. Let's see if I can show you what I did. Here it is. I actually did the mats. I did everything. Take a look at that, if you can see it. So I framed it, did an oak frame. It was a beautiful job. Let's see if it shows where he's getting married. Let's see. I think he sent that. There it is. He's getting married. Please RSVP. And it's going to be at the Hilton Gardens in, Hilton Gardens. It's west. Yeah, don't even see it. Here it is, Rockaway, New Jersey. Rockaway, New Jersey. That's we're gonna stay in the hotel, and there'll be a special gonna take us there. But I can't go. I just can't go. Not now. I got too much going on in my life. But I met him through here. He actually went to the seminar in New York. He's C Money, who says I'm not a friend. He's 30 something years old. He doesn't consider me a friend. He considers me family. And he said to me that you know, we met and just, we just hit it off. And he's actually, my average friend in here is about 35 years old. They don't mind that I'm old because my brain isn't old. It's just my body. You'll wake up one day, you'll see what I mean. Some of you'll be old grouchy people. But for some of you, you're going to find yourself, you're going to say, damn, my mind is still so sharp. How can I be 70 years old? How can I be 69 this year? That's ridiculous, I was just thinking about 69 20 years ago. And now you are that age. Can you still get it on at 69? Damn right you can. All right, let me put some light on here. It's getting dark out, the clouds. Woo! Is that better? Yeah, it's cloudy out there, man. How's it over there by you, COC? He's only a few miles closer. It could be raining by him. I don't know. It's coming from the west. So, all right. 2:59. Who's calling me? I got to take this. Okay, folks, I'm really, really sorry. That was a very emergency phone call from a hospital on a friend of mine who's, like I told you before, I can't help her. So, anyway, I want everybody to have an awesome, awesome rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday, and I'll be live Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week, and hopefully my voice will be back. All right? So thank you guys, and we hit within 7 cents. We hit within 7 cents or 4 cents of I'm taking my original support out. But we did hit within 7 cents of the target that I called over 2 hours ago. I think that was a great call. In my book, that was, look at that right there, 4 cents. I think we're going to hit it in the next few minutes anyway. We got to hit it. We're right there, you know. Long forever, I see you're writing me a letter. I love you. I miss you. You have a great weekend too. Seriously. I miss you guys, man. Just stop trading. Let go. Enjoy the rest of your day and close your computers. Seriously, because that's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do right now. All right, so take care and watch that thing hit my target in a few minutes, next 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or whatever. But I'm going to close my computer. We will talk soon. You're going to help me out with that Fibonacci arcs. All right? And I'll help you with whatever you need. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.